That's why there's no sound. I had the microphone disconnected today because I had to do a printout or something. So that's why there's no sound. But there should be sound now. Sorry about that. Should have told me at the beginning. There's me talking for about 10 minutes and no one told me 10 minutes ago that there was no sound. So now there should be sound, I hope. Is there sound? I'm not hearing no sound. Is there sound? Yeah, right, okay. So you could have told me at the beginning, guys, for bloody hell's sake, that's me talking and you get bloody sound. Right, okay, start again. Cut. Action. Right. Today has been a bit crazy, okay? I can't say it's from those haunted mystery box items behind me or if it's from the used second-hand Ouija board. But I tried getting some sleep today. Apart from the bloody banging from the kids upstairs that woke me up several times, I actually was getting woken up by to my bed. And I thought it might have been the cat, but it wasn't the cat. Now, I've had this feeling before, but I hadn't had it for a while now. But today, it started up again. As if like someone was like pressing against the bed, but not in one spot, but actually moving along the bottom of the bed. Stupid cow, you bloody made me jump then. Oh, you dopey cow. Cat just came up underneath my arm and bloody gave me an heart attack. But she has been in and out today and jumping about. So that could also be something more as well. I don't know. I did a video opening the Ouija board, showing you it turned up. The guy who sold it to me on eBay, he has stated in a message, and I showed you the message, I think, last night or the night before, that he has, no, he didn't say it was on the Ouija board, but he has had communication with evil spirits and demons. And not only that, he's got a hell of a lot of books on witchcraft on his eBay. So I don't know if that, you know, the bed moving was from those behind me or from the Ouija board. Now I know, you know, even my sister going, don't you dare use that. You know, don't buy it, don't buy it. You know, my sister's having the right go at me, but you know, if I don't, you know, try different things, I won't know, will I? No, it's going to be my damn stupid fault if something happens to me, you know, and I can't blame anyone. But I was laying on the bed and I could feel movement going right across the bottom of the bed, and I thought it was a cat, and I looked around and the cat was on the windowsill. So I'm just laying there thinking, okay, well, if that ain't the cat and it ain't me, it must be a spirit. So I've lay there. I thought, right, you know, maybe it's just a one-time kind of thing. So I've kind of like turned over and I started going to sleep again. And just as I started going to sleep, it happened again. It's like the whole bottom of the bed was moving crossways. So I'm laying there and I've kind of turned back on my back, and that didn't disturb it because you could still feel the moving at the bottom of the bed. And I'm not lying to you guys. I don't need to lie to you. I'm not bullshitting you. So I'm laying there and you can actually feel the bottom of the bed moving. And I'm lying on my back and I thought, I've got to look up. I've got to look up. I've got to see there's something down there. And I've looked up and there's nothing there. Nothing there. But I can still feel the bed moving. So I said, right, whoever this is, can you stop it, please? I'm trying to have a bit of a break. I'm trying to have some sleep. I've not been sleeping probably much over the last few days. So, you know, if you can stop, I'll appreciate it. and it suddenly stopped. 5 minutes later, it started again. So I just thought, oh, fuck yeah, you know, I ain't going to ask you again. And I just turned over and I tried to get to sleep, but I couldn't sleep properly today because like there's a lot of noise from upstairs. You know, the kids are out from school and like, you know, banging around, you know, jumping and banging and Christ knows what they're doing up there. And I'm getting ringing archy because it's giving me a headache. I'm banging on the wall and they take no notice and they're still banging, banging, banging. So I ended up getting up and I thought I heard the K2 meter flicking on the table because I had the Ouija board on the table with a K2 meter, but it might have just been my imagination thinking I heard it because I didn't see it flash. But with my K2 meters, you know they've got sound in it, so when they do activate, they will actually click. Now, the reason why I put that there because like a couple of times that REM pod's gone off behind me. Now I don't know if it's them setting it off, nor if it's anything in the board setting it off. I've not touched the board, as in like done a session with it yet. Well, I might do one in a little while. See what happens. Should never burn a Ouija board. Because you burn it, don't mean you're going to get rid of the spirit. Should give it away or bury it. I've been told to get rid of the board, a spirit that's come through a board, is to trick it, call it back onto the board, and when you know it is that spirit, you quickly close the board down. You get a black cloth, throw a black cloth over it so it holds the spirit in, and then you do a binding prayer. Then you put the board, which is bound in a black cloth, in a black bin liner or black bag, and you go and bury it. Burning it won't get rid of it. You know, burning it could even piss it off even more. And if I find something else to like, attach itself to. So yeah, you know, burning the board, I wouldn't do. I'd rather get rid of it, give it to someone, bury it, throw it in the fucking lake or something, you know. But there has been stories where people have used Ouija boards. There was one of the haunting programs where this Ouija board had been giving a family a lot of hell, and they put it in the box and stuck a load of things on it, and within hours the board was actually found back in the shed. So they got hold of it, they tried burning it, it wouldn't burn, so they got hold of it, they drove about 15-20 kilometers, they threw it out the car window hoping that would be the last of it. Next day the Ouija board is back in the shed. So this time they actually like got I think an investigating group to come down and do like a cleansing. They wouldn't take the board, but they done a cleansing and things kind of like quietened down a little bit. They got the board, they covered it up, they put it in another part of the building, stuck a load of things on it, and everything was okay for a couple of months. And when the boy came back, the son, because he was the one who actually used it, when he came back, he went into the shed and the Ouija board was sitting there on the shelf and no one had touched it. So, you know, creepy story. But yeah, should never burn a Ouija board. Even if you try burning it and if it does get burnt, you know, if it succeeds in burning, it doesn't mean you got rid of the spirit. You know, it could still be lurking around. It could have like detached itself. Ow. Something just pricked my bloody foot. It could detach itself and, you know, like move on to something else. Yeah, I'm not saying, you know, the activity on the bed was from the board. I'm not saying it's from that. It could be from like one of the older spirits that might come out and started like being a bit more active again. But because that Ouija board was on the table and it had a K2 meter turned on all the time, I had it out. Dolls were over there, but I had no K2 meters or anything turned on. I just left them here. But the bed was actually being indented. It was like this. It's like someone coming along and going like that. And when I actually did get up to look, you know, although I didn't see nothing, I kind of like sure I felt something, you know, like, and heard something kind of scutter. So been a bit of a weird day today, to be honest with you. Now, I have spoken to Abby on my other Ouija board, the one I normally use. So I've got something I want to be doing, and I've asked her if it's okay, and she said yeah. But something I'm going to do and only tell a few people about. I'll do a video, but I'm only going to give the link to a few people. So you know, you're not all going to see it. There's only going to be a selected few people that will see it. So I want their feedback on it. It's an idea I've got. And, you know, the idea is out there as it is. But I thought about doing it myself, actually. And it is to do with dolls. So I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow, stating what I'm going to be doing, and when I've done it, you guys won't get to see it. So it'll be unlisted or put private, and only selected people will get to see it. I know a couple of people will be interested in it, but I'm only going to give the link out to a few people because I don't want people coming on and causing bullshit drama and trolling me over it, you know. So that I'm going to be working on soon. Well, I've already started doing it, actually. The new device that I've been waiting for still hasn't turned up. I've sent an email again to the guy asking him if he's got a tracking number. So he said he was going to send it on Wednesday, I think it was. And I asked him if he sent it, and I got no reply. So I emailed him again today asking if he sent it and if there's any tracking number. I've not had no reply from him. I've got an unread message here, but I don't know if that's from him or not. eBay services chat. I actually had to open a dispute regarding a pinpointer I bought for my milk detecting. It broke within 2 weeks. The seller said they was going to sell me a replacement, but I've never got the replacement. So I had to open that up. Then I asked them about something I just purchased, the new bit of equipment. So I've noticed that person's got 3 negative feedback. And they said, because they got feedback doesn't mean they were bad. So, you know, just give them a bit of time. You know, it states between the 20th and 22nd for it to arrive. I said, yeah, but he sent me a message saying he was going to send it for next day. And he was going to post it out Wednesday. And it hasn't turned up. So I'm kind of like, you know, a bit disappointed in that at the moment. I noticed my YouTube screwing up again. All I've got is a circle. So if you're getting lag or you've got the spinning circle, just refresh it. Now, I want to do more like this, like buy more stuff off eBay, but, you know, it's the funding. And I did say to you guys, if you want to be a part of it, you know, and want to contribute towards the cost, then, you know, please do so, because then it'll save me spending out a lot of money. You'll be part of it. You'll be a part of the activity that's occurring here. But I will try to stop them from coming over and affecting you. But, you know, if you want to see me get another haunted mystery box, you know, it costs money. Money I don't have. If you want me to get one, help us to get it. And let's say, although the items will be here, if at any time you want to borrow it, then you can borrow it, whatever item you want to borrow. But you'll have to pay the postage to collect it and send it back. So it's up to you if you want me to continue getting things. Because I see other people like doing this on YouTube, and they get quite a lot of like contributors, you know, because they want to see more. I actually sent an email to the person from the box, and I told them, like, you know, what messages I was getting from the last couple of Ouija Board sessions, including the last night one. And I said, it's kind of weird that you gave me the name Lily and pins and needles on the letter, and I had the name Lily and I was getting pins and needles the last couple of nights, and you'd already sent the box. So I'm just waiting to see what she says. Because I do believe that spirits, if they know they're going to be sent somewhere else because they're not wanted there, I'm damn well sure they can, like, you know, go there straight away, kind of thing, like detach themselves from the box or the object, go to the new place, check us out, and just wait for the item to turn up so they can attach themselves again. So, apart from that, you know, I've had, like, you know, I have had the feeling of like pins being stuck in me again today. I've had that bed feeling, you know, where it's been impressions on the bed, but not stationary. It's like moving on the bed several times today. Been getting the feeling I'm being watched, like last night. I'm actually getting a feeling I'm being watched by a few spirits right now, actually, but could just be the ones here. I'm not feeling anything negative off this board yet. I've not used the board. All I've done was open it up, put it on the table, stuck a K2 meter on there, and that's it. But I am going to use it in a minute. See what happens. So that's why I started early tonight, so I don't want to be up late again tonight. So again, I didn't get to sleep till about 6 o'clock this morning. So, give it about 10 minutes. Let me drink the rest of my coffee. And then we're probably trying that board out. Now, as I say, I've already spoken to Abby today regarding an idea I've got. And she said, yeah, go for it because it'd be fun. And I said, will you communicate with me on the other board? And she kind of went, laugh out loud, I don't know, we'll see. So if she comes through, she comes through. If she don't, then we'll have to see who does come through. Now, I'm just wondering if he has used it and he said he's actually communicate with evil spirits and demons, you know, how did he communicate with them? Because he said he hasn't used the board that much, you know, just a few times. But, you know, did he communicate with a demon and the evil spirits through the board or through some other way? You know, let's say he did use it through the board. Did he close the session down? Did he, like, get rid of them before he sold it? You know, why is he selling it? I know he said that, you know, he bought it just as, like, it was curious, put it that way. He said, like, I was curious about buying one, and, like, he's used it a few times, but he doesn't feel like he needs it anymore. So, you know, I told him I did the video about opening it, and I told him I'm going to be doing the live stream tonight. So if you're watching, I'm going to test your board out in a minute. And I hope there isn't any demons attached to it, because I'm not ready for demons at the moment. And I'm not saying that, you know, whatever was mucking around on my bed today when I was trying to sleep was from your board. It could have been. It could have been from those, from the haunted mystery box I got yesterday. So, I've been wearing my crucifix all night and all day. I've got my blessed water here. I'm going to go out in the kitchen and get my Bible in a minute and do a quick prayer for protection before I use that board. And we're just going to see what happens, see what fun occurs, if any. So, yeah, give it about 10 minutes and we'll try it. I don't want to be on it too long. I'm just going to give it a few minutes, see if anything comes through. And if it does, you know, if anyone comes through, then we'll talk to them. If I feel it's like something dark and demonic, I'm going to stop it straight away. So I can tell the energies in here. I can tell if it's like good, bad, mischievous, happy, sad, you know, completely fucked up. And today, you know, I had felt like a few energies around me, but they seem to be like energies that I feel like they've just been watching me and following me around and just trying to mess with me a little bit, actually. So it's more like mischievous energies. But I have been pricked a couple of times, and I think it might be from like, you know, when I was doing this earlier and you said you couldn't get the sound, I actually felt like a prick in the back and scratch on my arm. I've not seen those scratches on there. Anyway, so are you going to be ready for this? You know, I'm not trying to like con you guys or anything, because I'm not, but if you want me to buy more haunted items, you know, it costs money, and I don't have much money, as you know. I'm barely like surviving, but I would like to get some more items, you know, to give you a little bit more kind of like viewing entertainment time. Oh, I'm the one who's gonna, you know, like not so much benefit, but be affected by it. You know, you guys ain't. So you know, if you make a donation, whatever amount, you know, it will go onto more stuff. As I've always said to you, you know, any kind of donations will go back into my channel. And you know, some of you actually like donated, and I have put it back into my channel, so I've kept my word. I'm not ripping you off. I'm not scamming you. And if you do help me to get the next box or next item, if you want to borrow it, you can borrow it. All you got to do is pay the postage there and back. As long as you promise to return it, you know. All right, I've got 3/4 of a cup of coffee to drink. Oh, my head's starting to hurt now. I've had a lot of headaches today as well. Anyway, quick shout outs. And I tried shouting out your names earlier, but you didn't hear me. Hi to Joy, Roberta, Rose, Mary, Susan, Jackie, Albert, Mary, Charmy, Dolls, Joy, David, Dorian, I said Paradox, Eugenia, who else is here? Julie, Richards. No, my sister's going crazy. I said, don't you buy that. Don't you get that. Don't you start playing with things like that. I said, look, I've got Ouija boards. I've been doing Ouija boards for 5 years. So I know how to, use them, operate them, open and close them. But I think they're kind of scared that this one is second-hand and we don't know what it's been used for. Well, that's in pretty good condition. It's like new. But we don't know what it's been used for. It could have been like for summoning demons and negative spirits. And they might not close the ball down. Could have been used for sacrifices, that kind of thing. I'm not saying it is or has, but you never know what some of these items that you get off the internet is being used for. But if I feel like, something negative coming through, and I mean negative, evil, I'm going to stop it. It depends on how far it goes. We had a so-called demon come through the other day on the Ouija board and saying don't conjure up or try to contact demons. I said, well, aren't you a demon? But this demon was a good demon. And I do believe that you do get good demons and bad demons, just like you get good angels and bad angels. This one was warning me to be careful. So it's just like, when you buy stuff, you got to test it, don't you, really? And if you feel like it's not for you, you stop it and get rid of it. It's like a car. You go and buy a car. You don't like it after, using it for 20, 30 miles. You just don't use it. You get rid of it again or give it to someone, don't you? Good demon. Yeah, good demon, Mary. But yeah, I'm still waiting for that item that I ordered. The guy hasn't told me if he's posted it yet. When he said he was going to post it, and it's going to be here for today, but it hasn't turned up. I have spoken to eBay about this other thing, and they said, well, it states estimated 20th to the 22nd. Give it to the 22nd. If it ain't now, then open a dispute. You got your 100% eBay policy money back guarantee. So just got to wait and see what happens. But yeah, let me finish my coffee. Someone just shouted out, hallelujah, hallelujah. And it sounds like the guy who's always pissed out of his brains down there. So why are you shouting out hallelujah for? I do not know. Oh, I'm fancying this coffee now. Right, okay, back in a few minutes. Go and get the Bible. Go quickly to the bathroom. God, there's a smell in here. I know the cat just done the poop, and I got rid of it, but it's like a real bad smell in here. Rotten, like smells like rotten fruit. Right, I bought my little pressure pad in. I'm going to put the K2 meter on. The dolt is going off. My REM pod battery is completely gone flat. I don't have no more batteries. Well, I do, but I don't know how good they are. Yeah, the K2 meter on the doll on Lily is going off. What are you doing, Lily? I'm not talking to you tonight. You had your turn. I'm going to be doing something else. Right, that's there, but the thing is, you ain't going to see that because you're going to be seeing the Ouija board. But there's my Bible. Just come do a quick prayer. Safe, if need be. My spirit guides, archangels, and guides come down and move any negative, evil, demonic, demonized spirits on request of removal. Weird plushette, man. I don't know if I'm going to like that. I'll give it a go, but if I don't like, I'm going to change it over to my other one. Right, I shall turn off the TV, and the remote control will be put behind me on the bed. Because I know that negative spirits like to fuck around with electricity, and they will probably start mucking around with the TV and turning it on and off. I'm kind of fucking nervous, guys. I'll tell you, man. I am practically shitting myself right now. Should be thinking positive. Maybe there ain't nothing touched the board. We don't know. That's why I bought it, to test it and see what activity you may get from it. It's your fault, guys, if anything happens to me. Because I'm trying to give you that extra little bit of like ghostly spiritual entertainment, you know. So if anything happens to me, I blame you lot. Okay, 2 minutes going crazy over there. Right, I'm going to the Bible here. Oh, I want to go to the toilet again. I need number 2. Okay, I'm going to try and hold it in. If I need to go, I'll have to stop it and go to the bathroom in a little. I've already been once today. Right, need paper and pen. Because you know me, I like to write things down. If I can. Right, I'll put the chair up. Using my old crappy knackered chair from the living room again, which is a chair that is very uncomfortable because my other chair broke the other night. And you know I don't have money to keep buying things. And I can't expect people to keep buying them for me. But if you want to, I won't stop you. Because every kind of help and donation and gift helps me out. Right. I'm going to quickly go and wash my hands and put some talcum powder on. The only reason I put talcum powder on my hands is to stop my fingers sticking to the board, the planchette. I am completely shitting myself right now. So I just don't know what is going to come through. You know, with my other boards, I know they're okay because I've been using them for years. So I'll just put a link up. Don't know. Oh. Someone posted a link. Watch something. I can't see. Paranormal Dials her video link. Please don't advertise other people's channels on here without asking first. Oh, it's your channel. That's right. Fair enough. I thought you was advertising someone else's channel. All right. But don't advertise anyone's channel without asking, yeah? Oh, this feels like, oh my God, this planchette feels terrible. But we're going to try it. If I don't like it, we'll move on to my one, my homemade one. It's like, well, it's too the. Right, ready? Steady. I like this planchette. Right, I'm asking my spirits to step back for a little while. I wish to communicate with any spirits from the spirit world that may wish to come through and communicate with me. I invite you through this doorway that I've opened on the board for you to come and talk to me. So if you wish to come and talk to me, please do so. But I ask you, do not harm me in any way, because if you do, the session will end and you will be removed from my angels, guides and protectors. If you're a mischievous person, I don't mind. You play a little practical joke or mess with electronics. Don't when you're breaking everything though. But I don't know dark, evil, demonic spirit coming through. Is anybody there? My hands are shaking. And I would advise people not to do this on their own. I only do because I know how to do it. I've been doing it for years. Because I've been doing it for years, my back is burning. Because I've been doing it for years, doesn't mean that I know everything about it. If anything happens tonight, it's my fault, not yours. Just a knock behind me. Don't knock. Come and talk to me on this. Is there any spirits around? My hand is shaking at the moment. Are you good? Mischievous or bad? 1, good. 2, mischievous. 3, bad. Two. Can you please tell me what your name is? Your first name. F. R. E. D. Fred. Are you a child spirit or a adult spirit? 1 for child, 2 for adult. 2. How old are you, Fred? How old are you when you died? $57. Where have you come from, Fred? What town, city, country? Where? D. O. V. E. Dover. What year did you die, Fred? 45. Dover. Was you in the military, Fred? What was you in? Army, Navy, Air Force? Royal Navy. Can you tell me what ship you sailed on or worked on? Devonshire. Did you see many battles? Okay. Well, I used to do a lot of military stuff on Ouija board a couple of years ago, and Harry told me that we're going to start doing this again. So I won't be surprised if we're going to be starting it again now, because like this is Fred, who worked on, got sailed on the HMS Devonshire. Trying to think, so I can't think of anything now. We all bad that war. Was hit by a German aircraft bullet in the chest. Sorry about that, mate. Was you was it like instant, or you know, your death, or was you able to survive longer? Four days and he died. Sorry about that, mate. Oh dear, war is hell, isn't it, eh? How many battles did you go through on the Devonshire? One was on the coast near Japan, but different ship. Is it SS Albatross or something? Tiny frigate kind of ship. I think there was an Albatross. Sure, I saw it on a documentary. Interesting. Was you anywhere near Hawaii when they attacked Pearl Harbor? at sea chasing German submarines. Whereabouts was that? English. Between England right. He was in a frigate chasing submarines between England and France. So don't get the Germans try to invade us, didn't they? So how many subs do you think you destroyed on your ship? Four, maybe four. I think. Four or five. Okay. So did you have any brothers or sisters in the military as well? Brother killed in France when they tried to cross he got killed while he was trying to cross the Rhine. I suppose moving into Normandy, not Normandy, heading, further inland. Ouch. Well, his brother got shot in the head. Well, he got shot in the head. Fred got shot in the chest. Bloody hell. So you've been able to cross over? With my brother and parents. That's nice. Glad to hear that. Are you here on your own, or is your brother here? Okay. All right, well, thank you for coming through and telling us a little bit about yourself, mate. Appreciate that. Anything else you want to tell us? No problems. I've got a spirit here by George. I've got an actual haunted medal, and George fought into Brook, and all the military soldiers that come down and talk to me, either on the Ouija board or ghost box or pendulum, they tend to like to stay around and talk to George, because George has got many stories he likes telling them. And I actually do have George's medal. So I normally allow them to hang around for a little while so they can get to know each other and tell each other's war stories. So I'm okay with that. Thanks, SWGhosts. More. Military. Personal. So. Okay, cheers, Red. I forgot to ask your surname, but I can probably get that with Abby later. Well, that was easy. I didn't think I was going to get. I know I was supposed to be doing military. Like Abby did say that we were going to start doing military again, but I didn't know exactly when. And when I spoke to her last week, she said that there is a guy from the military. He's going to come through and talk to you. And I completely forgot all about it. So that must have been the one. So I've got that bloody boat now. I'll have to play it back and review it. I know he's on the Devon ship. I can't remember the other bloody boat now. The frigate he was on, chasing the Germans. Or was it? No, the Japanese. He was near the Japanese, I think. I can't remember now. So much bloody information coming through. I don't even get time to write it down because I get too intrigued in listening to their stories. Or at least that wasn't a bad spirit. Don't know what he meant by mischievous, because I didn't feel him being mischievous. Felt more of a polite person, actually. Right. Guys, it's bored with Love and Night. Let's end this session for now and do another one in a few minutes. So let me build up my energy in. Could have been Frederick, mate. So he said Fred. I honestly and truly, right, and I swear on this, Dorian, when he said Fred, I was getting like Frederick, but maybe he just likes to be called Fred. I don't know, but I seriously swear I was picking up the surname Frederick, but he just said Fred. Now, it could be his surname, it could be his first name. Died at the age of 57. But, or it could have even been, he might have died at 1957. See, spirits do get things wrong, you know, when they're kind of like a little bit excited, trying to like talk to us. They can get things wrong. But, you know, Frederick, you know, Devonshire, maybe could be him. Ask Elizabeth Short why she's stalking you. I've not spoken to Elizabeth Short for nearly 2 years, mate. And I don't think she's going to come through the spirit world just to like come and talk to me on my request. It took a while for her to come through. Abby had to like go over, look for her, and like not pester her so much, but you know, ask her nicely. that we did talk to her, Elizabeth Short. Why is my only a few Danish soldiers fought back? There it going. Astic ooze. Well, maybe, like, you know, you keep pestering her. I don't know. I don't pester my spirits. I might pester Abby sometimes, but they only come through to me if they want to come through to me. You know, I'll ask, but I don't think she's here. Hey, you know, don't forget, there's more than one Elizabeth Short out. There's probably like fucking hundreds of Elizabeth Shorts out there. You're trying to say it's the one that was murdered. I thought I just saw something in the kitchen then. Like, in my kitchen sink, you can see like a white line because it's like a reflection. And that reflection kind of like darkened out for a second then. Yeah, I know you want about the Black Dahlia. I spoke to her. Spoke to her a couple of times. She was the one who got murdered and chopped up. She knows who the killer was. It was definitely a doctor. And there's a TV program on where this guy reckons his father was the murderer of the Black Dahlia. And I think, if I'm correct, he murdered her in his home, disembodied her, and then he put the parts in the car and drove down to like a park, I think it was, and then just like left the bodies there. And then that's when I think it was a woman and a son found the bodies. Can't remember if it was a woman and the son or a woman and a dog or something like that, but some woman found her anyway. One I want to talk to again is Alicia Lamb. She spoke to me about 3 times, and she's still got more things she's going to tell us about that bloody hotel. And what's that fucking serial killer's name who stayed in the hotel? Christ, I can't think of him. What's his name? What's that hotel that Alicia Lamb stayed in? The Cecil Hotel, wasn't it? Cecil Hotel. I think it was Dharma who stayed there, wasn't it? Let's see. Serial. Cecil Hotel. No, Richard Remeyers. He stayed in there. Richard Remeyers in 1985. And Jack Underwater. Now the story with Richard Remeyers, or whatever his name is. Let me just write that down. Richard Remeyers, or whatever. He actually stayed there, and people believed that he rented out one of the rooms in the hotel and went out and brought prostitutes up there and actually killed them in his room and somehow smuggled them out. Now, when I spoke to Alicia Lamb, she told me that there was a lot of murders in that hotel and a lot of them were covered up. And the police never done a full search, especially in the basement. And Alicia's told me that there's still bodies buried in there and also behind the walls as well. And they still haven't been found. So I know she did say she'll come and talk to me again sometime. We'll have to try to arrange Abby to see if she can get Alicia down sometime. Because that'd be interesting to find out more. There's supposed to have been like satanic rituals in there, in the basement. Children were sacrificed apparently as well. A lot of dark stuff happened in that hotel, which people don't even know of. And it's still standing. And I think they also said there was a bit of corruption as well. And also they stated a lot of gangster kind of people went there as well and done wrongful deeds in there, especially like satanic stuff in the basement. Now, how true it is, I don't know. It's what I hear from the spirit world and what Alicia Lamb told me. But she has told me there's more stuff that she needs to let me know about. Someone's actually commented saying, "Oh, well, I'm the reincarnation of Alicia Lamb." Yeah, right. Leaving 19 messages. They got deleted. Yeah, interesting. Right, Jackie. I've communicated with a few serial killers. Daisy was one. I can't remember who I've spoken to. Just look on my YouTube under Unsolved Murder Mysteries cases, yeah? Someone came through saying it is Jack the Ripper. Apparently had a couple of the victims of Jack the Ripper come through and tell us their story. Some that weren't ever found, and there was more murders than we was even told about. Then there's Jack the Stripper. Yes, not Jack the Ripper, Jack the Stripper. Jack the Stripper was a serial killer that roamed around the Thames killing prostitutes. And he'd done more stuff to those than Jack the Ripper did, I think. There's Gacy. I'm trying to think that bloody one in the UK, man and the wife. I can't bloody think of them. Wait a minute. Trying to think what the bloody name is. I think we communicate with, or try to communicate with Howard Shipman. Who else was there? Oh, there's one I really wanted to try to communicate with. Evil motherfucker he was. John Christie. One I'd like to try to communicate with. Ask him why he done it. Mr. Serial Killers. What's that one who they made a movie on? Where we buried them under the we buried some in the garden, some in the outhouse, and some in the underneath the floorboards. Trying to think what his bloody name is. Oh Christ, what was his name? Let's go through this way. There's ones here through UK. United Kingdom. So anyway, if you think that I was bullshitting about Jack the Stripper, look. Bible John, Jack the Ripper, and Jack the Stripper. Responsible for the London Hammersmith nude murders between 1964 and 1965. Jack the Ripper murdered prostitutes in East London, 1888. I'm trying to think of that Mel who killed a lot of people. Yeah, Frank, that's it. Fred and Rose. What was it? No, hang on. Fred something, wasn't it? I think. The bald guy with glasses. They done a movie on him. Is it Fred West? I know they done murders. But I don't think it's that one. I'm trying to think the bloody serial. Let me do serial killer murders. You go serial killer. Movies. Is it Ted Bundy? And Ed Gein. Then two. Can't remember what one it was. I don't know if it's Ted Bundy or Ed Gein, but he killed a lot of people, didn't he? Let me see if this is the one. I found a trailer. 2002. Ted Bundy's American, isn't he? Oh, who was that guy who killed people? Like, it's more, he killed like teenagers mostly. And you also killed like tenants. Trying to think what his name is. Mm, 10 great serial killer thrillers. BFI. Let's check on that one. But I think the ones I'll keep getting is American movies. Can't think who it was. I'm not even reading the chat at the moment. I think we did child mention them. Sure, we communicate by either child Medston or one of these victims. We even had females coming through telling us where some of the actual murders were taken place, and that's it. John Christie, 10 Rillington Place. Remember that one? Who remembers that? Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Christie. One who killed people. 10 Rillington Place, where eventually they did rip up, you know, his house and like knocked it down, and the amount of bodies they found was like crazy. I'm actually going to watch that movie again because that's a fucking great movie. We've done Jeffrey Dahmer. Wait a minute. Let me go to my channel. I can tell you what we've done if you hold on. I think we've done about 15, 20 unsolved murder mystery case files. Under unsolved. Zodiac Killer, we did. Ted Bundy or his victims. Alicia Lamb, Jack the Ripper, Jack the Stripper. We did Jill Dando case, murder of John Gill, Alicia Lamb Part 1 and 2, murder mystery of unsolved cases #11, a female that went missing, Jeanette Tate murder, Sidman Adamski, we did. Jeffrey Dahmer victims. Sidman, we've done Sidman twice actually. Victims of Jack the Ripper. Elizabeth Short. Carmen Yari Norija, or whatever her name is, Esperanza, Carmen Esperanza. Sandra Bland, we did her twice. Natalie Holloway. John Bennett Ramsey and Sandra Bland. Done them in one session. Some of them we didn't actually put in the title because we just done it like in the title. On some of the titles we just put like murder mystery chat or murder mystery unsolved case, and we didn't put the names in some of them. Natty Holloway we did. The Sandra Bland one was actually a whole 8 hours. You know, me and Rose were supposed to be doing these again, but Rose has been too ill. We did do one a few months ago. But then we stopped again because Rose wasn't well. I might start doing them myself. John Gill. Yeah, we definitely did Ted Bundy and or his victims. So we got like Unsolved Murder Mystery returns tonight 11 PM, you know, the Zodiac Killer. Murder Mystery Unsolved Cases returns Friday the 12th. I was talking about that. But there is quite a few on there. Because we had a list of them that we was going through, and you guys kept asking to do other ones, and we had a list of what we was going to do, but we never got around to doing them. Amelia Dyer, who's that? Heard of her, but who she is, I can't remember. Oh, well, she's fucking evil looking, isn't she? Victims 200 to 400 plus attributed 12 confirmed. 1897. She died in Newgate Prison, City of London. Born 1836, Bristol. Interesting. Let's write her name down. Amelia Dyer. Just writing her name down, I've got a chill down my back. Amelia Dyer, the woman who murdered 300 babies. Wicked cow. Wasn't she a nanny or something? It says here, the Reading Baby Farm, Crime Museum. Amelia Dyer, 1937 to June 10th, 1896, is created as being one of the most prolific murderers in British history, operating as a baby farm in Victoria, London. See, the thing is, like, when we were doing it, these murder mysteries, when we was actually doing them, we only done a little bit of research because we wanted the spirits of the, you know, the victims, I suppose, to tell us more, you know, their side of the story. Because you know, although there's information regarding their murder and where they were found and how they was killed and stuff like that, that's just what we've heard. You know, there's other reasons why they were probably like abducted and murdered, and they might have even known the murderer themselves. But when we was talking to them, we said, look, we can't in any way take all this, you know, for granted. You know, can't tell if you're telling us the truth or if you're fibbing to us or making things up. So, you know, we can't hand any new information over to the authorities because one, they probably think, you know, we're kooks, fucking crazy, speaking to, you know, dead people. And two, maybe, you know, it might be information that they withheld when they actually were doing detective work and case files and stuff like that, and maybe some of the family don't want to know about it. So we had to be kind of careful on what we was asking and what we was receiving. No, we can't prove that we actually spoke to them, but there was information, especially from Sandra Bland, that we got, and then later it was actually posted up similar information like months later. So, you know, we was getting something coming through. Anyway, let's see if anyone else wants to quickly come through the board. My hands shall go away me again. Right, let me just quickly go and wash my hands, or put talcum powder, and quickly go quick pee. I'll be back in a minute. Oh, Jesus, man. Just going to the bathroom, I kind of came over a bit weird. My head started spinning, and I started finding it difficult to breathe just then. Trying to catch my breath. Pain in my chest. Maybe it's like Fred, you know, affecting me. So he got shot in the chest, didn't he? And I suppose that's hard to try to breathe when you're getting a bullet through your chest. I know they don't mean to, like, affect you, but that's one thing it does do. When you're talking to a spirit who's, like, either been murdered or shot or, you know, some kind of accident, and you feel their pain. Right, just give us a couple of minutes. I need to, like, try to get rid of this. Fred, if you're there, mate, can you step back for me? Because you're affecting my chest. And I don't mean it. But can you step away, please? Oh, God. I know they don't mean affecting you sometimes, but Christ, you know, it does seem to hurt sometimes. Right. I ain't going to use this. Is right. I'll use my one. Right. Okay. See if we get anyone else here. Right. Okay. Open the spirit board. Open the communication to the spirit world. If anyone wants to come through and talk to me, please do so. I send you an invite. to make some kind of communication through me and through the board. I do ask anything negative and evil and demonic to go away. Don't want to talk to you tonight. Any spirits wish to come through and tell me their story, please do so. No military, please. We do that later in the week. I'm going to start doing the military more during the week. But if anyone wants to come through and have a quick chat, please do so. I invite you in. All right, Abby, so you're coming through here tonight, are you? I didn't think Abby would like this board. It's okay, it's just like any other board you use. Nothing evil or demonic attached to this board. Well, I suppose that's good in one way, but bollocks. No, I wouldn't say he would come through. Mind you, I don't think Abby would be too happy with that, but you know, you don't talk to something evil, you ain't gonna experience it, I suppose, are you? Laugh out loud, you nutter. So I'm a nutter now, aren't I? Yeah, okay. So, what's the plans? Do another military on Monday. Talk to Harry. Harry Wilson, hang on. Monday, Harry Wilson, yeah. True to his word. He thought he Germans at Alamein. What? Alamein. I think it's Alamein. Oh, I know what she means. Alamein, okay. Yep, we do that Monday. Anything else? To release your name. again in between 2 or 3. 2 weeks time. She has more to tell you. Hang on, something's like pulling the back of my hair right now. It's like someone getting my hair and like trying to pull it out. Right, yeah, sorry. No, that's apparently really doing it. I don't think Abby likes you much. She's called you a little cow. And yeah, I know your K2 meter keeps going off because I can hear it. Yeah, you just went yellow because you know I'm talking to you. Aren't you? Yeah, I know you're fucking listening. You know what? I might put you out with that evil bitch in the kitchen. Say you like that. Oh, that just went fucking yellow. Right, okay. So, Alicia Lamb, 2 weeks' time. Alicia Lamb. When's that? 2 weeks. Any idea what day? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? Being told be careful. Lily is strong in her ways. Who is moving around my bed today? That was apparently Fred trying to communicate with me by moving at the bottom of my bed. Why would he be in here moving around the bottom of the bed? Bit weird. Well, that's freaky. He's trying to show himself to me. Help with you starting to see spirits, but you're still not ready or opened up enough and will take time for you to open up enough to start seeing them. Yeah, I know. Well, don't get shut down, didn't I, for a little while, because all the BSL was going on. So that didn't help. Still get back into doing more, and it should start building up the spiritual energies. Who's touching my face? God, fuck's sake. She's off here, I think. She's really annoying me. It ain't scratching, it's like messing with my cheek now. Yeah, but doing that, telling her to piss off, you said it might cause her to be more angry or more kind of like dangerous towards me or whatever, I don't know. Oh, right, you're telling me to be careful on not to tell her to piss off. I thought you was telling me to tell her to piss off, but apparently she's saying be careful when you're telling her to piss off because you get narky and she'll start doing things for me. Yeah. Do you want me to put her in that room with you guys? Where can I put her then? You with that other bitch. She deserves each other. But I thought you liked her. No? Don't any of you like her? Well, it looks like you're going in with the evil cow. Bound in the black cloth, in a box, in a kitchen. And the K2 meter just went orange because you don't like it. Little tough cookies. You want to cause me problems? You're going in a box. Yes, you are. Until you start calming down and be nice to me, you're going in the box with the evil cow who killed about 12 people. So there. Do I like that? And I'm sure she will calm down in time. She just don't like you because you look like her ex-boyfriend. Well, I put her ex-boyfriend. I picked myself, actually. You know, I can't help that. He decided to like dump her, and she decided to go and get drunk and go and drive around in a car and crash and die. Ain't my fucking fault. Don't know what she's got the beef with me, even if I do look like her boyfriend. Still, she's going in the box with the evil one for maybe a week. Bring her out in about a week's time, see if she's settled down. But it might make her a bit more mad and evil against me. Yeah, it could do. Just have to wait and see the results. We'll talk about the evil cow. Does she want to come out and talk to me again sometime? She's got more to tell me. When should we bring her out? Any ideas? Maybe in a week or two. All right. Do you still talk to her, or does anyone talk to her? Don't blame you. Evil fucking cow. Not you. I'm not talking about Lily, the one in the kitchen. The one who gives different names all the time. You know, yeah, okay. So we're going to do military next Monday. We're going to do Alicia Lamb. Maybe in 2 weeks. Do you think Amelia Dyer, the baby killer, would come and talk to us? Oh, right. I don't think so, because she's in hell. A place where she deserves, I suppose. Okay. But I'll have to think. I think we'll have to start the Unsolved Murder Mysteries up again as well, with or without those, yeah? I'm sure those good. Right. Right then. Anything else? Yeah, I've already done it. I've done a video with opening as well. Must have missed it. Well, yeah, I know you're busy most of the time, so yeah, you probably did miss it. That's Tina, by the way. Okay, thank you. Sending love, mate. How about my old man, Dougie? He's at my daughter's house most of the time, visiting my daughter and his great grandson that he never got to see. Right. Anything else? Not smart, yeah. Cheap piece of shit that doesn't even fucking work. It won't connect to the internet or nothing. You want, you can have it. They're going to send me a replacement. They're going to send me a replacement. So if you want one, you can have the new one when it comes through, or use this one. You know, I'll put it in the living room. You can do whatever you want with it. The only thing is it needs charging up every couple of days because it runs off a lithium battery that has to be charged up through the USB. So if you want it when the new one comes, you can have the damn thing. Unless I give it to someone. Up to you. Yeah, it's true. You can't wear it, but you can admire it. I suppose you can always admire my one. Yeah. And that's the clock. See, it's fucking 10-minute bloody thing. Menu. I suppose you have WhatsApp and Twitter, which don't work because it won't connect to the internet. Bluetooth sometimes work. BT dialer, which don't work. You got anti-loss, so I lost the phone. I could body track it on my mobile. You got a thing that tracks your movements, your walking, your distance, how many steps you've taken. Got reminder. You got sleep, tells you how long you've been asleep for. Quick recipe prosperity or whatever it is. I don't know what it means. I think it checks your heartbeat. Music I can't use because I've got no music in there. It's got a camera, but the camera is upside down. Got a sound recording and audio player. Facebook don't work, browser don't work because it don't connect to the internet. Got a calculator in it, and that's it. Cheap shit. Something that don't work. The only thing it does work is the time, your alarm clock, your sleep, your walking pattern, maybe your heart monitor, and that's it. Goes, well, welcome my heart. We don't have one. Well, you do because you're like, loving, friendly, helpful. So you've got a heart in one way, I suppose, a spiritual heart, but not a heart as in what I've got. All right, anything else? All right, I'll catch you later, yeah? Take it easy. Good night. God bless. All right, goodbye. Close this board with love and light. No spirits can come through and communicate with us. This session's over and done with. Any doorway I've opened, any portal I've opened is now closed. With that love and light and protection. Goodbye. Well, the thing is, guys, is that the board did not come with any negative evil spirits or any demons attached to them. Works like a normal board, and she's happy to use it. Otherwise, she won't come through tonight. Right, so what we're going to be doing next week is starting the military again. Harry Wilson. We're going to communicate with Alicia Lamb again in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. So I told you she's got more things to tell us. Amelia Dyer said she won't come through because she's in hell for killing all those babies. So we're going to play it by ear, see what we get through every time I do a session. And I will use that board time to time. And that spirit over there is going to go in the kitchen in the box with the evil one, the female serial killer. See how you like that for a week. You're going to like that, aren't you, girl? Ain't my fault that your boyfriend broke up with you and made you go and get drunk and have a car accident and get killed. Not all men are like that. I'm a nice, kind, loving person. If I wouldn't, you would be here. If I knew that you was going to cause me harm, you could be anywhere right now. You could be in the bin. You could be buried. You could be in the lake. But I'm not like that. I'll give you spirits a chance to redeem yourself. So you are going to go in that box, I'm afraid to say. And hopefully it may calm you down. And if it don't, and it pisses you off even more, then you'll go back in there again, won't you? Yes, there we go. So that's going to be your home for the next week after tonight. I don't like doing things like that, locking spirit people away. But they want to be a pain in the arse and keep, harming me. And they will go in a dark place where they belong. Two can play that game. Right, so that board has got nothing dark attached to it. Bugger it. I was hoping that something might come through. But, you know, it's a chance we take, it's a risk we take. And unless there wasn't nothing evil or dark attached to it, unless it's hiding, it's gone dormant and Abby's not picking it up. Dear, what time is it? 11:30. I'm actually going to go shortly because I want to look for the movie 10 Remington Place, where he kills all those people and buries them in the backyard, toilet, under the floorboards, in the garden. Fucking great film, actually. So yeah, I'm gonna watch that later. You know, I ain't got no garden. I don't have a garden. I'm in the flat. I've got a little balcony, and that's it. You know. No, I just put them. I put the bad ones in a black costume robe. Hang on, let me just go and get her. Hang on. I'm not going to communicate with her. I'll just show you. Hang on. Give her a little treat. I don't think I'm going to talk to you tonight, because I'm not going to. This is my Halloween clown robe, right? And this was from Gen T, we stole. And she looks innocent in the doll, but she's not. She is a serial killer. She killed her 4 husbands. She killed her 2 children. She killed her maid and a butler. And then she dated 4 other men and then killed them all for money. She's told us that she's done rituals, child sacrifices, and other stuff. And she's got more to tell me. Now, you are going to meet Lily. Because Lily is going to come into your box because Lily don't like men. And that's Lily. So, you're not staying in here, but you will. I'll let you sit next to Lily for a few minutes so you can say hello to her. Lily, this is the serial killer. And I can't tell you her name because she gives out too many different names. And look, as soon as I brought her in, she's already hypnotizated me. So say hello to Lily. She's coming out with you later on. The story with Lily, her boyfriend ditched her. And Lily got pissed off. So she went and got drunk. She got in a car and had a car accident and crashed and died. And apparently her boyfriend looks just like me. And she's punishing me because of her boyfriend ditched her. You know, I think I'm a bit stupid bringing them in here actually, because I've got two evil ones now. And they can combine their energy and cause me a lot of grief right now if they wanted to. But hey, they want to fuck with me. I've got my blessed water here. Yeah, you can fucking flicker your K2 meters. You can tell your stories to each other, can't you? I get the feeling they're saying, don't fuck with us too. We can be very strong together. Yeah. Well, she can, because she's been in the box and I ain't spoken to her for a while. And she could be building up all her energy, ready to do what she wants to. But I think she's, you know, like, although she's an evil cow, I think she's like getting to know me a little bit and putting a little bit of trust into me by telling me her story. But she's one who can turn at any time. If I call her certain nasty names, then I do feel her energy can like really get aggressive. Can't it, woman? You're going to talk to me in a couple of weeks' time? Light up second or third if you want to talk to me in a couple of weeks' time. Tell me some of your other evil deeds that you've done. You told me about the sacrifices, satanic shit, the murders you've done, murdering your own kids to stop them from grassing you up, and your maiden butler. Oh, my head's gone really weird. Yeah, seriously, I just saw like a heart with an arrow inside it, just inside my, you know, my mind's eye, whatever you call it. And it's like an upside down heart with an arrow pointing upwards. Oh, that's weird. Spray a bit of holy water over my face. So it wasn't Lily who was messing around on my bed today. It was Fred trying to communicate with me. And there's no way I'm leaving them both out here tonight. They're going in that kitchen in a minute, both of them. Because I feel that they are trying to combine their energies right now. And I wouldn't be surprised if they try and pull a fast one on me. My face is beginning to like itch right now. You know, I'll be honest with you, I'd hate to put Lily out there, but you know, Abby don't want her in the living room because she's not too keen with the male spirits in there, and it'd probably start a bit of a spiritual battle in there. And she ain't really being nice to Abby at the moment. And Abby don't want her in here and don't want to talk to her. And I'm not leaving Lily in here every single night so she can keep sticking me with those pin needle sensations and giving me headaches and threatening that she's going to murder me in my sleep. I know your spirits can't fucking kill people. Only demons can do that. And I'm pretty sure you don't know how to contact a demon. I don't think a demon would come and help you anyway. The only one who could probably conjure up a demon is this one. This evil ass. She's done it before. Satanic rituals and sacrifices. I'm pretty sure that she knows how to conjure up a dark entity. You know what? I don't even feel comfortable with her in here right now, so they're gone out, both of them. Talk to you in a couple of weeks, maybe. No, I would put this eye under a complete black cloth, but I don't have a complete black one. Don't know what happened to it. So Lily, you're going in her box with her. Your own fault, not mine. I didn't make you like you were. Now my back is like getting stabbed. Right, so yeah, she's going out there with her evil ass. See how you're feeling about the week. Right, I'm glad I got her in there because just as I was coming out, I felt like I got a scratch right across my eye, or just below my eye. I'm not bullshitting you. It's right down here. Felt like someone go like that. I was trying to scratch my fucking eyeball out. Right, you. I don't mind you staying here. There's nothing wrong with you. Apart from being a little mischievous character, like moving things. And I'm pretty sure it was him who moved something on my table yesterday. But the one I bought out from the kitchen, she's like, you know, really bad. And how I kept her this long, I don't know. It's because, like, you know, I like to find out more about spirits. You know, more I find out about them, you know, especially information. You know, she told me a lot about herself, why she'd done it. And it's all down to money. Money, money, money. Money-grabbing woman. She poisoned her husband. She poisoned her kids. She poisoned her maid and butler. Then she killed another 4 people, boyfriends, from arsenic poisoning. But she tried hanging them as well to make it look like they hung themselves. But they did find out the truth eventually. So all the boyfriends' families wanted to find out the truth, and when she knew she was going to be convicted and put to death, she did lay out the little secret that it was arsenic that killed them. But she tried to make it look like suicide. And they hung the bitch for 8 murders, 9 murders, 10 murders. But there's more that they don't know about, apparently. So we'll have a chat to her again in a week's time, probably. And we'll also check out Lily and see what she's up to. See if she's been liking the presence of evil ass. Still not really got to know anything about this photo yet. But there's definitely a female attached to this one. Apparently she might talk to us next week. That's on the haunted box got yesterday. And we still need to find out his name. We'll find it out later in the week. He'll go in with all the other clowns over in the back shelf. And that can come off now. REM bob can go off. Leave that cane 2 metre on for a little while. But the stories that I'll get told by these spirits, you know, it's like anything really. It's just like hearsay information. You can't prove that it's, you know, real stories that they've told you. Like, you know, if they was bad in life, they can be bad in after death, and if they lied in life, they can lie in afterlife. So, no, I've got that other doll from Gentia Swell. She can be a little sod sometimes, but she's not as bad as that evil one I just bought in. She's okay in the living room with the others, because otherwise Abby would have told me to get her out. Got so many dolls, I can't even remember most of their bloody names. You know, I started like having to do the dolls again just to get their names, so I can print their name out and put like a little print name tag on their arms. I've run out of batteries, so I can't, and I need to get some more of the print tag things. I'll show you what I mean. I can't remember what I've done with it. It's one of these little brother printers. When I do a Ouija board session or something, I get to know their name. I write it down, and then later I just like put their name on there, like the first name, maybe their second name, and their age, and I just like print it out and stick it around their arm or leg. But I ain't got no batteries, and I'm nearly out of tape as well, so I've got to try to get some more tapes. But that's why I've been doing some of the dolls, not all of them, because when I first started doing it, I was used to like write the names down on a bit of paper and then stick the paper down their underwear or down their back or whatever, or in their shoe. But then I thought about getting one of those and I started printing them out. But I lost it. I lost 2 of them actually, 3 of them. Got 3 of them and I went and lost them all. But now I found 2 of them and they've got no batteries in them. And the cartridge printer cartridge on that as well. So I'm going to have to look on eBay later, see how much the printer cartridges are, and order some more. This is what it's like. Just like put that in there. Put your batteries in there. It takes 6 AAA batteries, which I'm going to have to go and buy. And then once it's powered on, you just type in your name and press print, and it prints it out. Then I'll stick it on there. Doll. Right, well, that's it for tonight, guys. I'm going to bugger off. If anything oh, there's the other one, look, right in front of me. There's me looking for one. There's one right in front of me. I didn't even notice it was there. This one ain't got no batteries in either. Empty. But yeah, I'm going to shoot off. I'm going to look on the internet and look for the movie, The 10 Rillington Place. So that is a great movie. I'm going to go and sit and watch that for a while. If anything starts happening, I might stick the stream back on. But if not, I'll probably catch you maybe Saturday. So I think tonight I might take a little break. But no, the thing is, I kind of like want to try to communicate with some of the darker spirits, because like, I know it sounds a bit stupid to do. You know, I don't want to be going out and doing, you know, like conjuring up the dark side and doing blood sacrifice and that kind of shit. I just want like some of the negative spirits to come and tell me why they're negative without causing me, you know, any kind of like harm. So I suppose that there are people, you know, spirits out there who have that negative vibe, who may be willing to come through and tell you the reason why they're negative, what kind of stuff they've done. And it's a risk that you take if they attempt to like attack you, cause you harm. But I think I know roughly when to like call it quits with a spirit, you know, when I'm talking to them and I feel like their energy's really building up and I feel like they're gonna, you know, start screwing with me, and I start feeling the effects of them like possibly trying to attack me, then I stop and I kick them off the Ouija board and close it down and put them away. But, you know, when you're in the paranormal, you do need to learn about the both sides, you know, the good and the bad. What's the point of being in the paranormal if you don't, you know? I know a lot of people like to just communicate with the good spirits. I do. But if you don't talk to the bad ones, you ain't going to know what's going to happen in the future when you do confront a bad spirit somewhere else. So it's more like a learning curve, really. And if you do get like affected in it in some way, then just hope and pray it's not going to affect you in such a bad, evil way, you know. Because I know they, you know, when you get scratched and pushed, that's just like, I suppose, a warning, to be honest with you. If they wanted to do more, they could probably do more. But I've never heard of any story where a spirit's actually physically killed someone. Like Lily said, she's going to kill me in my sleep, which is like a bollocks. But I know they got the energy and they can build up the energy. They can harm you. They can like probably affect you in some way. But, you know, Bloody Mary can tell you, I've got some really good spirits. I've got Abby, who's like a high spirit, which was brought down from Tina. Tina was given to me from Rose, and Rose thought Tina was one of the bad ones, but she wasn't. And when I got Tina, wow, amount of activity I got from her. She was a great spirit. Still is a great spirit. I'll communicate with her on the odd occasion. She's like there trying to help other spirits out, to move them over, listen to them, talk to them. Oh, my head's hurting now. Got that sicky feeling as well. Because I want to throw up again. I've got my dad here. He's around sometimes when he ain't at my daughter's house, checking out his grandson, great-great-grandson. So, I've got Abby, I've got Tina. Tina brought Abby down from the high spirit world because she knew that, Abby is going to be better to help them communicate and bring forward spirits that wish to communicate with me. Sounds a bit weird, but that's how it works out. My dad, he's always been around. He's a womanizer. He loves women. He always tries to get a kiss off them when they come down and say hello, and if they want to stay, he looks after them. I've got Chester, the clown doll, which I've got from a charity shop. The energy from him was like crazy. Going to shopping in Mitcham, and this energy just like grabbed hold of me and pulled me from the bus over the road to the charity shop, and there's little Chester sitting there. And he's a male spirit who actually did work in a clown when he was alive, apparently. And the doll was actually bought for him from his wife. And he's like, a very good spirit. He likes looking after the females. He's like a protector towards the females. So is my dad. I suppose I've got Charlie, who's attached to the African Star Medal. Stories I got from him, and the stories that people come through and told me, they've been talking to Charlie and they've been like listening to his stories and everything like that. He comes and goes now. He used to like be around quite a lot, but then he said that he's got other things to do. He needs to move on, but he will come back and visit, especially when I start doing the military again. And if you remember, Fred said that he wants to hang around and talk to Charlie. No, not Charlie, George. Sorry, Charlie. I have got a Charlie. I mean George. He's the one who's attached to the African Star. Don't know why I got that wrong. So I've got so many spirits, it's just too bloody hard to remember who's and who's attached to what, That's why I've got to keep bloody trying to print their names out so I don't forget their names. There's so many spirits I've got that tell me their stories. Even the stories they tell me I forget after time. I've got well over 150 dolls, but it don't mean every single doll is like spiritually, there's a spirit attached to them. I think probably about half are. Spirits do decide to like move on eventually, so they detach themselves and just toodle over to the other side and leave that vessel empty for someone else who wants to come through and attach themselves to it. And I've had a few do that. But anytime I talk to a bad spirit, I've always got like Abby, Dougie, Tina, my stepdad Ronald, and my uncle Reggie, who's a big geezer. I think they will come through and kick ass if need to. They've warned that evil ass cow in the kitchen a few times. Turn out for one thing. So if Lily thinks that she can get away in threatening me, it ain't gonna happen. She says on the Ouija board, oh, I can handle myself. They can't do nothing to me. Got 7 spirits who's going to like sort you out. I'm pretty sure she ain't going to handle 7 spirits. You know, I try to talk to even the bad spirits politely, but they start pissing me off, affecting me. I'll give them back, you know. I'll call them a few names. It may seem a bit nasty, but I'm only giving them back what they're giving me. And I've got the right to do that, whether they're being a ghost or not, you know. I don't give a shit. They want to start calling me shit, I'll give them shit back. If I have to provoke them, I will provoke them. It means, like, you know, provoking them enough for them to, like, build up their energy to, like, do shit. And that's something that I've got to deal with, you know. Still, you know me, you know, I talk a lot of bollocks, and you're probably saying you were joke, Steve, but I don't give a fuck. I deal with the spirits the way I deal with them. And if they don't like it, then they don't need to be here. They can just move on. But, you know, I've got a load of spirits around. Although they're quiet, very quiet, and probably gone to sleep or gone dormant, I'm pretty sure when they're ready, they'll come back out and start to play and give us the activity we've been getting. Anyway, I've not been reading chat, sorry about that. But, you know, I never liked clowns, honestly, to be honest with you. But, you know, when I got Chester, it changed. You know, I thought, well, although clowns look a bit freaky, you just don't know what's in them clowns. You know, they might just be very nice, kind spirits who just wants somewhere to belong, someone to talk to, get to communicate with other spirits, and that's it. You know, it don't mean a clown doll has, you know, negative spirits in them all the time. No, you could have a really old, ugly-looking doll, and it might creep you out. But the spirit in it might just be an elderly person who was able to attach themselves to that particular object because that's the only object that was there for them to attach themselves. So it could look, you know, like an evil-looking, witch-fied doll, but it don't mean the spirit inside it is evil. You just have to talk to them and communicate with them and try to sense what they really are like through their energies and the way they talk to you, I suppose. But, you know, some spirits can be nice and, you know, pretend to be, you know, nice to you. But they can have a dark side on them sometimes. They can play you, just like normal people can play you. Make you think they're nice and, you know, once they gain your trust, they can turn on you. And that's another thing you've got to be wary about and ready for. But I think most of the spirits that are here, you know, like 99% are all good spirits. You know, even the mischievous little buggers are quite nice. They just like to have a little bit of fun, you know. Muck around, make the knocking sound, taps, walk around, let you know that they're moving about. I've had some pretty good activity in the past. It went quiet because of the drama shit that started up and the trolls. But now, I think it's like starting up a little bit now. Hopefully. Start getting some activity again. The old orb activity, sounds in the kitchen, knocks, taps, bangs in there. Crazy orb activity in the living room. Just time will tell. Time will tell. Right. I'm going to go definitely this time. So I'll catch you later, guys. Might be on tonight. If not, I'll be on Saturday. Catch you later. Bye bye.